Andre,
He's ready.
our long national nightmare is over.
Is it?
Yes, because Mikko Rantanen is back
Right,
on the ice
right.
tonight.
I forgot that's our new thing.
As I just put on Twitter, hashtag MKKO. Mikko stock.
Oh, nice.
That's what we're buying
nice.
tonight.
Okay,
That's what we're
let's
buying.
go. Let's go. I love it. I love it.
They're, the DraftKings gods are slowly but surely catching on to us.
Oh,
Also,
was only right.
I want to tell you guys about a fantastic moment that just happened to me.
Oh.
So, I sit down, I tell Andre.
Right. Yeah.
Terrible night last night.
They're great.
Our parlay misses because Joel Embiid decides he doesn't want to rebound last night, take him out of the MVP race.
Was playing like he was the Sixers 2-guard, right?
Yes.
Refusing to go under the hoop.
He was also really bad late in the game. Like, they won, and his MVP odds actually went up because they beat the Lakers, you know? But I watched the end of that game. He wasn't doing anything. So, anyways, that parlay missed, which is 100% his fault for just being lazy.
Absolutely.
Jokic points misses again by 1 bucket. That's happened to me 5 times this year.
Yeah.
And then Jamal Murray points, rebounds, and assists miss just because it was one of those nights.
Yeah.
So I'm telling Andre, dude, I had an 0 night. And
Not so fast, my friend.
I had the number in my head of what my account was at. Then I opened up my account and it was much higher than that. And I remembered, I guess, I took the Drake Bulldogs, the perfect against the spread Drake Bulldogs -4, and they won by 5.
They kept it up.
Unbelievable.
We should mention the Buffs let us down.
Yeah. That was another one that didn't hit. Jesus.
Yeah.
Buffs on pace the whole game to
Oh,
not
yeah.
only just cover the spread, but also cover their team total, which we hit.
Yeah.
And they
Eased off.
eased off. Drake could be on pace for like the best against the spread season by any team in any sport. Well, they're definitely on pace for it.
When's this overcorrection coming now that we're talking about it?
Well, probably.
That usually is what happens.
Yeah.
Ever since we went national on our Mac picks, we can't fly under the radar anymore.
Speaking of us going national, we have an exciting guest next week. Now, I'm going to leave it at that for now.
The fellows have done it.
Yeah.
Long-time listeners will know.
If you've listened
We
to this
managed
show,
the impossible.
if you listen to the show long enough, you've heard us say, I wish we could ask.
Yeah.
And now we've got
Ask and
him.
you shall receive.
Now we've got
We
him.
got him. Incredible.
So next Tuesday,
Woo.
set your clocks. Actually, I'll just start telling people now. It's 3 o'clock show next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Boom.
Prepare yourselves.
Lock it in. Put it on your calendars.
Put it on your calendars. Okay. So let's move into tonight. Avs Sharks. It's a back-to-back sort of not an
Love
actual
it.
back-to-back, but these two teams playing each other 2 games in a row.
Yes.
And let's just put it this way. The last time these two teams played, the Avs absolutely had their way with San Jose's goalies and their defense.
Yeah. If it was a tennis match, you would have had to go to the next set.
Right. Just
Yeah.
aces.
Yeah. Well, 6-3, right? That is how it should have ended.
It was 7-3, though, wasn't it?
Right. That's what I'm saying. 7-6 would be a tennis score, but they didn't get to 6. They should have gone to the next set. That's how high scoring it was.
Not
there
a
you
tennis
go.
guy,
Yeah,
sorry.
I guess not.
I thought you were just saying they're just.
yeah. I get it.
They held serve?
yeah, sure.
They weren't broken?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
All right, so we still have Mikko at 2.5, and don't be an alley and say that you want to stay away from the minus on the juice.
No juice snobbing here.
Yeah, just take wins and move on.
So true.
Unfortunately, despite the offensive onslaught of the last game, Gabe Landeskog's shots on goal did not hit, which has freed me from my shackles. Because I promised, since I bet on it the one game that it didn't hit, I would never bet on it again until it didn't hit again.
You're ready to get hurt again.
I'm ready to get back into the game.
Nice.
So that's set at 2.5 as well. That's actually only -112. It's decent value. And then, Nathan McKinnon, I don't know why they won't just put it up a shot higher, but I don't
Did he have 5 last game?
He had 6 last game.
Insane.
Over 3.5 -225. Again, I mean, you can complain about the juice, or you can just get dubs.
Nate's so due for a big point night, too. So due, Ryan.
Juicy. Plus 475.
So due. And even 2 points or more, plus 115.
So here's what I'll tell you. And you know that I am not.
I need your wisdom.
I don't believe in chasing points in the National Hockey League.
Of course. Because they got to put it in the net.
They do, yeah.
That's
For
the
anyone to get
tricky
a
part.
point, for anyone to get a point, someone else has to put it in the net.
So true.
I support points bets tonight.
Okay.
Why? Because I just watched this team carve the other team like a Thanksgiving turkey on ice.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see them figuring it out all of a sudden.
I mean, if you could have told me ahead of time the Avs are about to score 7 goals,
I know.
I would have done, incredibly irresponsible things in betting on Nathan MacKinnon points, right? Because
Right.
I assume if the Avs get that many goals, Nate's going to be involved in more than one. Instead, it was just 1 point. So he's due. And I think Cale Makar, who had 3 assists last game, might be nice value for a point or more. And
Bowen Byram too with an assist.
Bowen Byram, God, I'm anxious to put money on Bowen Byram. Also, MPJ fell short of the 17.5. So
Did he really? He had 17?
I believe he had 16.
Okay.
If DK would have put that online, they could have made
could have
a
had money off
lot of money off the Mike movement.
Yes, Allie?
I
Behind
didn't
the
grab a
camera.
mic, so
In
that's why I
front of
have
the
to come
camera.
over here.
I like it.
It's the San Jose Sharks, so I feel confident in the Avs' ability to win. But they have been struggling in these second games of
Yep.
these series.
Yep.
They've lost twice in a row now after beating the other team.
It's a pride game, too,
By a
for the
good
Sharks.
amount.
Pride game. They're
So
kind of
I'm
on
just-
a tank tour.
There is that. I'll bring up the
Did you
stats
notice
over here.
that? Did you notice that weird optical illusion that happened with us like being sitting down and in front of her, and then her behind us? It made us look massive, like giants.
I didn't. I could only notice how incredibly pale I looked in comparison to
They won
Allie.
the first game, lost the second game.
Yep,
won the first
Allie
game.
with a really good point. I
She got you there.
am calling shenanigans.
She got you there. I think that's a very valid point. That's why I like Nate tonight. I think it's not going to be another 7-goal night. They're gonna the front line's going to have to do a little more of the heavy lifting, and that's where Nate's going to come through for us.
Mikko Rantanen to extend his goal streak to 7 straight games.
I think he does it.
Allie thinks he
Allie
does it.
thinks
That's
he does
plus
it.
145. That's really good value for the
one-
best goal scorer in the
One
NHL. For 1 goal.
That's the bet of the night,
Wow.
right?
Do you want just to score first plus 1,000?
We've been trying with Mikko. It's feeling like sunk cost fallacy. There is no such thing.
Yeah.
Let's take Mikko.
Defeat the sunk cost fallacy.
Exactly. We're tearing down walls these days.
I
so
will
love it.
say the
Just
Avs
get a
guys
headset.
are not feeling Mikko making it 7. But they said that
Perfect.
last game
Perfect.
when I said that he would score a goal, and we proved him wrong.
Exactly.
So-
They're real.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
You could throw out as much as you want if you just put on a headset.
I love that. Lack of confidence gives me confidence. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Those are some good bets.
that's a lot of bets. Before we move forward, a shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook where you can get a sign-up bonus.
Yes.
Up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. I'm hearing rumblings and rumors of some incredible boosts coming for the Super Bowl. The big game, if you will.
I've been told
Superb owl.
If you were, I've been told 10 odds boost in 10 days from now until the lead up.
Wow. That's
Isn't that something?
you got sources too?
And I've got my ear. What is it, to the
Ear
grindstone?
to the ground.
Okay, to the ground.
Nose
Yeah,
to
sure.
the grindstone.
Nose to the grindstone. I'm doing it all.
Wow.
I haven't been off the ground for a while, as
So
you can tell.
you got your ear to the ground, nose to the grindstone at the same time. There's like the grindstone's on the ground.
That's right. Yep. That's
Love
how
it.
it's going. Yeah.
I got a mic so you guys can stop being annoying.
Well, I mean, I would argue the annoying thing was you.
No, do you not like me being on camera?
So it's clear I enjoyed it.
We love you being on camera. You should give yourself a second screen over there.
Second screen experience.
All right.
What I'm all about.
Are you going to finish the read? We've
I don't like
got
sharing
some other
the
app
mic.
stuff.
That's what it really comes down to.
See, Jack here said I like seeing Allie dropping.
Well, of
Jack
course. I mean,
Hart. Sweet
everyone
Jack Hart.
wants to see Allie's face. That's obvious.
True.
Anyways, sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Code DNVR. You must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and first bet match. Each up to $500. Deposit bonus crowds 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Okay. We've got Spencer in the comments saying, I'm going with a big night from Kadri. I feel it, which that's a pretty hot take because Kadri has not been doing well. So he stepped it up and played a little better last game. So that was nice to see. But I don't know. I don't think I see a big night from him.
I mean, it's a call of a call. Like,
he did better last game, so I understand where this is coming from.
Feel like that much better to me. He still didn't look very good.
I think you still was.
I felt like everyone looked good in the last one, you know?
It's true.
I liked it.
Boys were hot.
I'm with Allie. I thought he played pretty well on that.
I did not.
I mean,
that line.
He was better than he was playing before, and that's not saying much because he has been having a rough start to this season. So I hope, but I'm not so sure about that. Ben here saying Makar first goal of the season. I've been saying it, Ben. I think it's crazy right now that he has not scored a goal yet this season.
It is.
7 games in. He had 3 assists last game. I think it's coming too. Hopefully you are right tonight.
No value on Kadri to score, really. Plus 190.
Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is I believe Cale Makar hurt. No, I don't want to say something I'm wrong. He's still putting up tons of points, is what I'll say.
Plus 280 to get us a goal.
Kale?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking that.
That's your.
But I have taken Kale multiple times and it hasn't happened yet.
No, I mean Kale and Byram.
What's the opposite of a fallacy?
Byram.
The sunk cost prophecy.
I wish I could open an account independent of me having to control it that just puts a sprinkle in on Byram and Kale to score every single game.
Bo-bye.
Yeah.
Bo-bye. I think that he's getting there. I feel more of an assist, another assist for him coming. I'm not positive on goals. Kale is due. Spencer in the comments responding back to us saying, trust me, I don't believe in him currently either. Just have a feeling. If you have a feeling, definitely go for it. I hope that he has a better game tonight.
It's a prop cheese take.
And Lindsay in the comments saying, me too, Spence. His game has got to hit eventually. And Austin said, I took Kadri to get a goal tonight. He is absolutely due.
I'm not taking Kadri to get a goal until he gets in a fight. I think it's the only thing that can ignite him.
AJ's in the comments. AJ, what do you think about Kadri? Do you think there's a chance he gets a goal in here tonight?
AJ said, yes, RK, Makar is leading all defensemen in scoring. You are correct. That's what I was going to say, and then I was like, I started doubting myself.
AJ, let us know your thoughts on Kadri. I hope that you say that I'm wrong, but
here's what we do.
I don't know.
We fully encourage and love that there's a movement in the comments. There's a movement and a vibe.
I do love a movement.
In respect of that, we support, but will not put our own finances and juju in on this.
I don't want to be the hedge fund.
You want to participate?
I don't want to be the hedge fund shorting Kadri.
It's happening. We're participating in the movement. We're in, kids.
It's a short squeeze.
Let's do it. Short squeeze indeed.
I don't like that saying.
Great nickname for Kadri, kind of.
It's like the biggest saying in the world right now.
Might be a great nickname for Kadri, no? Short squeeze? It's a little more short and compact. And
think about it. Short-handed goal, squeezes it between the pad and the post. Short squeeze.
I would love that.
All right, I'm in.
We're riding with the people. Let's
go.
We
also have Andrew in the comments saying McKinnon hasn't scored much. It's McKinnon hat trick night.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Who said that?
Andrew.
Holy cow, that's just plus 4,000. I mean, the problem is the stimmy hit yesterday. So danger. All this value is a temptation for me.
That is
a
tough.
valley of temptation is coming my way.
Kadri is going to score tonight.
Yeah, AJ in the comments saying Kadri power play goal.
Oh.
All right,
Wow. Fine.
on the power play, I see it a little more.
As long as it's a short shot.
Gavin saying I put money on the McKinnon hat trick. Wow, the community is really going for
Why is everyone
Kadri
together on everything?
and McKinnon.
Also, by the way, new feature for YouTube
So much
commenters.
unity.
Super chats. I'm just
Yes.
saying, if you want to, say thank you,
Slice up your eye.
you're welcome to do so.
Or if you want these guys to take a shot, as I was forced to take 2 shots on the Denver
We
Sports
can't do
Podcast.
this on every show, or all of us are gonna die.
I guess that didn't connect. You took 2 shots while doing the Denver Sports Podcast.
Yes, because
That is.
people.
At 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Allie said if you want to make us take a shot, you can send in a super chat, and
And she still had
the people,
more work still to do. That's
Yes, I
interesting.
told
Okay.
the people
Okay.
just one, and then we had multiple people. So,
Gavin also sprinkled the Rants hat trick.
oh my goodness.
The people are feeling an offensive explosion tonight.
Rantanen scores
Oh, boy.
7 goals and had 7 straight games with goals and has a hat trick tonight. I don't know about that.
Oh, my spidey senses are tingling in the worst way.
AJ,
Oh, boy.
at least I'm not rubbing a couch talking about how good it feels.
You can't say that without.
I don't understand the context. And I think it's odd we're talking about rubbing couches.
AJ on
No, just leave it.
AJ on the post game show had a great night. I mean, the Avs won 7-3.
You're
So
making it worse.
he was drinking and what?
Yeah, and then he just liked the feeling of the couch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What a guy.
Jesus
What
Christ.
a guy.
Anyways,
No, there's sharp money on the Avs, guys. There's sharp money on the Avs. It's all happening. Wow.
yeah, it's you thought it was gonna be on the other side. didn't you?
Spencer
Oh,
called
God,
me,
yes, I did.
or I don't know if it's me or us, Robin Hood. What an
No,
insult.
that's what he was saying when we were not getting in on Kadri. Then we decided to get in on Kadri. Now we're with the people.
Oh, okay.
We're like the character from the story, not the
Right.
app from that's trending today.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Not the
Same
app,
but different.
the completely inappropriately named app.
Austin saying this game will be closer. Avs got their blowout last game. Score prediction 3-1 Avs. Like I brought up the
All 3
stats.
goals for Mac.
Like I brought
the
up the
Sharks are
stats
saying
from
too,
the last
Austin.
few games. I know it is the Sharks, but the Avs have been giving up one of these 2-game series.
It's got to change eventually, or else the Avs are going to be a 500 hockey
Yeah.
club. So
I think it will change, but
it changes tonight.
there we go.
And another blowout occurs, so people have to stop saying "Well, but that was a blowout." AJ was talking about this on the postgame the other night. He's like, "Well, how many blowouts do you have to have before blowouts are just your thing?"
2 out of every 3.
Okay, well, if they blow them out tonight, that's what it'll be.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's all relative, right?
What's
It's all
up?
relative.
You can say that in any conversation.
For anything to be your thing, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, they won that 8-0 game or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then people are like, well, you have to throw that game out.
Right.
It's an aberration.
Gavin saying they're due for back-to-back blowouts. I mean, that's true.
Everyone is due.
Everyone is due.
McKinnon due for a hat trick.
We've got another comment saying Mac has only had 2 career hat tricks.
Maybe he's
due.
Oh no!
I think we're going down a bad path.
Oh no! Allie knows.
I think we're due to hit a parlay of Mac, hat trick, and something else.
I think I'm due to stop being on a freezer, or whatever the expression is
Yes,
called.
Yeah, that's a
That's
freezer.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the opposite of a heater. It's the worst state a human can be in.
Great way to get out of a freezer. Take a bet in the minus.
That it sounds like duh, but it's great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a slump buster
Yeah.
once in a while.
The old slump buster. Yes.
Mac goals, slump buster.
Slump
Or no, sorry, shots.
Shots.
Mac shots on goal, bust that slump. All right,
Indeed.
Spencer in the comments, very aware of what's happening, says we're all setting ourselves up for disappointment.
Yeah.
But what is life if not setting yourself up for disappointment?
What matters to me
true.
is that we did it together.
100%. Yeah,
It's the friends we made along the way.
100%.
Yeah.
If, billionaires shut us down tonight, well,
We don't care. It's the we're about that sense of community.
exactly. We have each other.
We realize the real things that matter in life.
100%.
Yes.
It's about community.
Exactly.
Anything else that you're touching on tonight?
Well, I've kind of been doing well on college hoops. There's nothing too tantalizing. There's an odds boost to take
jealous,
Kansas, Gonzaga, and Houston all over 15, but that's got cheese written all over it, and it's yeah. I'm just staying away from hoops. I'm
My
sticking to
God.
the Avs. We just loaded up the train with a gajillion
Gavin saying we
juicy
are
bets.
all due.
We're all
Get
due.
that logic out of here, Spencer.
We're all due.
Like
Steph
the
Curry
positivity.
to make 5 threes and the Warriors to win.
I would put everything I have to fade that.
I mean, it would be like minus 600.
Still, I would be happy to take that.
Gonzaga to lead at halftime and cover 27.5.
Against San Diego. Not San Diego State, just San Diego. The college famously
Okay, so
Johnny Manziel in his
Let's
late
just think
20s
this
did a
through
pro
really
day.
quick. Is that the line?
27.5?
Will you look that up for me?
Yeah.
That's the
the
line.
line.
Okay, well, there's no scenario in which they don't lead at halftime and cover 27.5. I mean, I guess there is
No,
a
the
scenario.
not covering is what you're gambling on.
Right, but you're getting an extra 25 points of actually 35 points of value.
What is that?
Gonzaga to lead at halftime and cover 27.5.
Yeah, no, I know. What's the
Plus 125.
Yeah, you really are getting gifted just 30 points off of nothing.
I kind of feel that way. If you like Gonzaga now,
No,
I
if
don't
you
really
like
like a
Gonzaga.
27.5 points.
No,
spread
I
ever.
don't either.
But
If you like Gonzaga, they're definitely leading at half. They're not like down 2 and then blowing them out by 30 in the second half.
that seems highly unlikely.
Yeah, correct, yes.
Kansas, Gonzaga, and Houston all to win by 15.
I
You
know.
mentioned that
It's
one.
God, it's such cheese. Jeremy Grant to score over his points has been a real popular prop in the NBA. Oh, geez. While we were talking just now, breaking news, Ryan.
What?
Breaking news. Seriously, breaking news. What are the 4 things I check every morning?
Nikola Jokic MVP odds, Mikko Rantanen, Art Ross odds,
Yep.
MPJ Most Improved Player odds,
Yep.
And
None of those have changed. What has changed?
Matt Stafford to
the
Denver.
Matthew Stafford odds. They have changed right now on air. Care to speak in what direction would you like to guess?
Broncos odds. No. Yes. Broncos odds up.
Meaning
Smaller number.
smaller number, bigger. The Niners are now
Oh,
plus
no.
250, and the Broncos are plus 700.
That's not good for me.
Yeah. Patriots still tied with the Broncos, but the Patriots also have moved from 500 to 700.
There's some chatter out there about the Niners right now, so
Football sense, it makes sense.
I don't
Trade
think that's
capital and cap with Jimmy G already on the books. That's a tougher one. And this is a team that had to dump DeForest Buckner quite recently because they couldn't afford to pay all their guys.
I just have to say, like, I thought that was the perfect landing spot for Deshaun Watson.
Schematically, yes, and we've talked on this pod. We've talked about how you need to include Nick Bosa or else, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, you can't do that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't think they have what it takes to get him.
This one feels pretty good to me. And maybe AJ, if he's still here, can chime in. Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews to combine for over 2.5 points. Now, it's still minus 115, but that's boosted from minus 149.
Over 2.5 points? Oh, combined.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. One of the two needs a multi-point game, but
That is how you get 3 with
yeah. No, I'm just thinking it through. I mean, let's see. Who are their opponents? Here?
Also, like every single day, Francisco Lindor has been boosted to win an NL MVP. There's one thing I know for sure in my life. It's that Francisco Lindor will now not win MVP.
NL MVP. He's with the Mets too.
I'm just saying, like, this boost has been here for too long for it to ever possibly happen.
In your lifetime, nothing good's ever happened to the Mets. In my
There was
lifetime,
the
nothing
Subway
good has ever.
Series.
I don't think anything good has ever
I forgot the Subway Series.
Yeah.
There was that one year we had the Subway Series. It's true.
But they didn't
But
win.
generally, no, they lost. Lost miserably.
Okay. Well, just so everyone knows, everyone is due. Everyone is due.
That's the rumor that's going around town. Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid playing each other, same gamesies.
Oh, that's fun. If I was going to watch that, I would
It's
be
entertaining.
interested.
In
What
Edmonton.
time does that game start?
8-er. Too late for the AP. Just when I like for my games to start, however. So, shouts to those guys. They do hard work.
All right, everyone's due, including the Gauchos, Toreros, and Benedictine AZ.
Especially those guys.
Catch you guys later.